So hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on tonight's video. If you are new, hello, my name is Stephanie. And if you are returning, oh my gosh, thank you so much for coming back. So as you can see by the thumbnail, we have Eyescream Beauty for the month of October. We also do have the bag. Not only am I going to call the winner for last month's giveaway, we are starting a new one. There's a lot going on. So please keep on watching. Hey guys, please remember to subscribe if you have not, rate the video thumbs up, and turn on your bell so you're notified each and every time I upload. Thanks. Okay guys, my name is Stephanie. I am the host. I am the person who goes over the boxes, tries on the products, gives you my opinions, because I have a lot of those. It's a beauty channel. We do all things beauty. I am not a makeup artist. I'm an enthusiast, I want to say. We cover everything beauty from A to Z. We don't want to be perfect. We just want to have a good time. So if you can get into that, please, if you have not already, hit that button down below and become part of the family. I would really love to have you. With that being said, let's hop right into this. If you don't know about Eyescream Beauty, I will tell you. I state I have tax on it, so it's a little over $25, but the subscription itself is $25 and shipping is free. Also, they do have a bag. Comes to $16.50 plus tax. This is a makeup subscription. There's not a ton of skincare. I've been unboxing this since I think their second box ever. This box is sent to me in PR. Just because I get it from PR does not mean that changes my opinions, okay? On the normal, I get this sent to me in PR. I do purchase the bag and I purchase another one of these. I'm essentially getting two of these and one of these. Well, I had to cut back on my finances. If I didn't tell you already, Tito and I are no longer together, guys. That's why I have not spoken about him. And it's been for a long time, so I'm fine. I've worked through it. You know, I wasn't happy and I had to make the change. I wake up every morning very, very happy and I'm exactly where I want to be. And as far as I know, he's happy too. So, you know, no worries there. Because of what's going on, I am a one-income family. I had to cut back and pause some subscriptions just to see where I stood financially. So this is my PR box. She did send me the bag as a gift. So what I'm going to do is, since I used the box, I'm going to give away the bag because I did say I want to switch up the giveaway a little bit. If ever there's a bag to give away, it's this one right here. You will see what's in this. We will go over that. So let's get into this. I do have the palette that's in the box on my eyes. I don't know what I was going for. I wanted to kind of like put as many colors on my eyes as I could to test out this palette because I've seen it before, like the brand, but I don't remember if I've ever used a palette from them. And I do think that the palette in the bag is more appropriate for like the holidays coming up, like Thanksgiving and, you know, okay, parties or whatnot. They're both good. You know, don't get me wrong on that. So the theme for October, and I'm sure you've seen this, it is the season of the witch. Okay, and we do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items in here. And we do get the card. Always can depend on the card. I never have to worry about it. It's always there. I cannot remember when I did not get a card, just saying. So this is usually packed in there with squigglies. This is from the Beauty Crop. Now, this is something that I didn't think that I would get much use of. The Beauty Crop Cocoa Glow Illuminating Drops. This is valued at $19. It says mix a small amount with foundation. It is in like shrink wrap, so I don't want to like break that seal. So this is what it looks like. Now, when you shake it up, let me get my big head out of the way. So you would open it and you would push this down and it has like a dropper and then you would mix it in with your foundation to give you just that like lit within glow. Or if you want to put it on your collarbone or whatever when you're going out, or your legs perhaps. I do like the Beauty Crop packaging. They always are very cute. So there it is there. And again, it has a little dropper squeezy thing. Now remember guys, since I'm doing this advent calendar, that's right guys, surprise! I am doing an advent calendar giveaway with 2 advent calendars for the Christmas season. So that video will be coming and the giveaway will start soon. I want to get a jump on it. Whenever I unbox a box, please comment down below 1 or 2 of your favorite items because I want to get an idea of what it is you like. See, I can search and I can look at every comment that you've ever left and I can go through the products and then I could absolutely tailor the advent calendar to you if you are in fact the winner. So be mindful of that when you're dropping your comments. Whatever you want to say to me, that's fine. But try and add in there like, oh, I really like that, or I really like that. If you in fact do. Something like this maybe end up in the calendar. You don't know, right? And guys, the glitter is all different colors. It's not just like gold. You can't see it because of that ring light. But it's like got blue and green and pink, and it's very, very pretty. This is the Paris Tools foundation brush. Now, I did not use this only because I forgot. It was in the So I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Comes in the packaging, okay? I think this is very cool. Not only does it come with its own little holder that you would put it right back in there, like for travel or something, or just to store it. Harley gets her hair all over every brush I ever have. It's very nice for foundation. I have a couple of these, and I don't know why I don't use them more. Because when you buff it in with this, it really does give a really nice application. It really does. So this is from Paris Tools foundation brush, valued at $30. Boom, $30 right there. Then we have the, where did it go? Here. This is the Mirabella Blackout. It's in the shade Blackmail. It's a black crayon, okay? And it does say, ultimate seductive smoky eye is seconds away. Shape and shade eyes with high intensity, long wearing kohl. Glides on with a fine point for precision, application, and color control, safe for waterline use. This is good for 36 months. It does have it on the back, and it's made in Italy. Wow. I have a couple of these liners. These are very nice, okay? And this is valued at $20, okay? So it is the black eyeliner there. You must sharpen it. It's one of those big fat crayons. You can do it in the waterline. I don't normally do that, but you can do this all over the lid. Go in like with a heavy hand. If you ever have like a really pretty light shimmer that has a lot of like shift in it, this will make it pop. That's a beautiful look. So there you have that. Again, that's $20. Okay, so I'm gonna go over the palette first because it is what I have on my eyes. I use this palette every way till Sunday, okay? Here's the packaging, okay? It has lettering, and I do believe it has to do with the palette. This is from Ditto Cosmetics, and it is the Hera palette. It says, each Ditto Hera palette is packed with a selection of 16 highly pigmented mattes and striking shimmers, all with a smooth and blendable texture, which I can tell you is absolutely true. All right, so the shadows don't have any names, but they are numbered, and this is what the palette looks like itself. Very detail-oriented packaging, it really is. There is a shadow saver, and there is a mirror. This palette is very pretty. Like, there's a lot going on. The mirror is a good one. It does fold back, okay? My hand is not big enough to fit like that, so I'm gonna hold it the best I can. Here's the color story, okay? There you have it. Now, I thought this was a good palette, you know, just to do maybe like a different kind of look. So that is why I tried to cram as many shadows on my eyes as I possibly could. I started with this on the inner portion of my crease. I went in with this next through the middle. Now, looking on camera, they kind of look a little different, but when you see them in person, and I'm gonna swatch them and show you, okay? I went with this one. When you look at it like this, it looks like red. It looks like a red eyeshadow. And I was like, great, let's see if it stays red. Well, with me, a lot of reds pull pink on my eyelids, which is exactly what happened. I did like a gradient, and I darkened it up with this brown right here. You have two outright shimmers, which for me is not enough. There's a bunch of different formulas in this one palette, okay? And I will go over it with you. And then I did, of course, use a little bit of this on the outer portion of my lid right here. This one right here, that is marbleized, if you can see it, right here. Now, I was hoping for more of a metallic look, because usually when those little chunks or specks in there, when you mix them, they do give you a more like mirrored effect. But not so much with this. This brown right here has glitter in it. I don't know if you can see. You see there? As well as the black. I would have preferred they didn't have that, because when you blend it out, it's just a matte anyway. So I have a little bit of the black underneath here. I smoked it out with a little bit of this. It's a little more of a berry toned. There are satins in here. Well, I don't know if they're satins. I want to say they're like a cross between a matte and a satin, because they're not quite a matte and they're not quite a satin. First of all, the mattes are amazing. They are very pigmented, however, they're very buildable at the same time. I like that. I don't want to put all this pigment, you know, on my eye and then just have it stuck there on the eye primer and not know what to do with it, or have it like too pigmented, you know what I mean? And then I'm blending. I will try and zoom you in. Now, I did not swatch this palette in the order that it is here, okay? And there's a reason. What I did was I swatched it differently because I wanted you to see the point that I'm trying to make. When you're looking at it here in the camera, you can definitely see all of the shades look very different, okay, in the palette. Although we all know that when you have colors in the palette, they don't always appear like they do in the palette. You know what I mean? When you go to put them on your eyes, they don't always look like they're not as dark, maybe the undertone is different. They don't always look like this. I would say there's 8 true mattes and then 2 shimmers that I call shimmers. And then you have the 2 glitter shades, okay? And then this is a glitter. I would have much rather seen a blue sparkly shimmer. Now, I'm not saying this palette's bad in any way. I'm really not, guys. They're very hard pressed in the pan. When you see these 2 right here, they look very similar. So I could have definitely done without one of those. Now, there's just like the slightest bit of undertone. But again, when they're on your eyes, I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. I will say that yellow is pretty vibrant. The other shade that I thought were very similar are the 2 blues. When you look at it in real life, these 2 look very much the same. These 2 look very much the same. And even these 2, I don't know. I think they could have taken away quite a few of these shadows and replaced some, my personal favorite shimmers. The mattes that are in here, they do work very well though. So, you know, I could definitely see myself reaching for this palette for the mattes. They're pigmented, but you can build them up as well. That's the exact kind of mattes that I like. They blend wonderfully. You can layer them on top of each other. As you can see, I did a very nice gradient with it. It came out very, very nice. I'm happy with it. Now, it's not a look that I would do all the time, but again, I wanted to try as many shadows at once on my eyes as I could, okay? So I'm happy with it. So that was the 4th item. And this is Ditto Cosmetics Hera eyeshadow palette is worth $30, okay? So that is the 4th thing. Now, what you get, this is Beauty Crop Wee Cherry Lip Trio Nourishing Lipstick enriched with jojoba oil and cherry extract. I wonder if they smell like cherry. And I can't smell anything. These are what they look like, okay? So we do have this is the shade Rose. Now I will show them to you one by one. This is what the rose shade looks like, exactly what I would think it to be. And then that is what they're talking about. In the middle, it stays all the way through the lipstick, okay? And that is the moisturizing part of it. So that's pretty cool. Now they all look the same, so you have to look at the bottom. Okay, this one is new. I guess this is maybe a neutral one. That's more of like a neutral color. I would probably maybe go in with this one. These are matte lipsticks. So I'm gonna test one out on camera. I wanna see how pigmented they are. And they are buildable too, so, oh. Well, this one, no. This one I will not be using. It looks like it's maybe like a brick red there. So it's almost the same color as this, if you can see. A little brighter. So we'll put this one away to perhaps put in a giveaway. I'm going to go with this one. Let's try this one, okay? So I'm going to hold this down. Now, I don't have a liner on, so the application's not going to be the best. Well, definitely washes my lips out. Whoa. It is opaque, but you do have to go in quite a few times. And I think that's because it has that thing in the middle. So hey guys, the random comment picker has spoken. This is the winner to the September Eyescream Beauty box. You have 48 hours to get a hold of me. Congratulations. Now guys, hang in there. Oh my gosh, the holidays are coming. And I have a ton of giveaways planned. It just turned out like that, one after the other. So please, stay tuned. And again, thank you for participating. Now back to the video. That is the 5th item. I will leave the retail value here. Let's go over to the back because I want to show you what is going to be in the giveaway for this month. And of course, somewhere in here, I would have announced a winner. Congratulations to you. You have 48 hours to get a hold of me. Now, remember, you will be receiving September's box, all right? This comes to $16.50 plus tax. You get 3 to 5 items. The palette did come in like a thing, but I wanted to open it up and look at it. The bag doesn't always have a theme. It just says October's Eyescream Beauty bag. There's 4 items in here. Technically 5, but I'll show you why. So in here, you got the Bella Pierre shimmer powders used as an eyeliner or an eyeshadow. But I do have one like this in silver. When you put this on with the NYX glitter primer under it, it's very reflective. It's very shiny. Almost in like a wet look. You can use it for, again, liner, or you can use it for all over the lid or what have you. So they're not glitter, okay? It's not glitter. Like if you're afraid of glitter, you don't like glitter, it's not that. It's almost like that Lottie London that I had opened in my Ipsy, if you remember a while back, where I swiped it on my hand and it was like super metallic. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. It's like that. This is, I want to say black. Okay, that's what they said, like as an eyeliner. This one says Noir, and it is good for, I think it says 24 months. Do not quote me on that. So there's that shade, all right, right there. And that is the black. Loose pigments kind of work the same as eyeshadows, you just have to be a little more careful and place them where you want them, and I wouldn't do too much blending. That's just my experience. Now this is in the color Spectacular, and now look at this. This is very pretty. This is a very like blurple with a bit of like gunmetal gray in there. It's very pretty. Very, very pretty. This is counted as one item, okay, guys? So you have the two. They gave you the brush that goes with it, and it's a very good one. Look how thin that is. Good for lining your eyes, brows, whatever. That is what I would consider a very thin brush. It's very good for like doing the brows or doing your eyeliner with those pigments, okay? And this is $15 on its own. The pigments are worth $20, I guess 10 each. This is where you would have got like one or the other type thing. You would have got the So Susan blush or the MAI contour blotting sheets. These are My Couture Let's Detox Bamboo Charcoal Blotting Sheets. So when you're out and you're just starting to get a little shiny, you take one of these and you just blot and you're good to go. It has 60 sheets, so you pop this in your bag, you'll be good for a while. And that is valued at $12. And then the last thing, you get a palette in this one as well. And this is why I gave this one up to you guys, because I looked at both palettes, guys, before I decided which one I was going to use. I do remember you could get one or the other with these. It is from the Beauty Crop. Now, you could have gotten, I think, Margarita or Sangria. I can't remember what the other one is. This is the Sangria palette. It's no parabens, talc-free with coconut and jojoba oil, cruelty-free, no mineral oils, no phthalate, vegan, pressed pigment palette. There are 12 shadows in here, and it is good for 12 months. This is what the packaging looks like. Very reflective. You know, I can sit here, but I'm not. I'm just going to hold it up. It says Sangria. Very pretty packaging. Wow. And on the back, oh my gosh, it does have the shades. Let me put it a little closer so you can see. I'm going to show you the palette, and then I'm going to be very careful because this is what I'm giving away. Everything you see right here, okay? So this is what it looks like. It does the same thing. I love that packaging. And then on the back, it just says about the ingredients. It doesn't have the shades. When you open it up, per the Beauty Crop, kind of like Oakland, there is no mirror, but that's fine. That packaging would have me stuck. I can't. I'll be here all night. Video is already an hour long. All right, so there are the colors. I just thought that would be a very nice like fall type of color because yes, they're purples, but the shimmers look a little more sparkly than the palette that I used. Like this one right here. I mean, if you hold it sideways, you can see the sparkle. Even the blue. You have a very, very dark blueberry shadow. You have the shades for darkening up. You have one to blend out, which is nice. This is, I don't know if it's a pressed glitter or a glitter. It's not a shimmer, okay? It is definitely a glitter. I mean, it's a good mix. It's got a bunch of, I don't know, like festive colors, although fall colors at the same time, like darker. That is what's going in the giveaway. And this is retails at, let's see, the Beauty Crop Sangria or Strawberry Daiquiri. It didn't scream fall to me, so I'm very happy that I got this one. This is $18. Let's recap. You have the $18 Sangria palette with this darn cute packaging that got me stuck. You have the Bella Pierre 2 pigments, okay? One in a black matte, and then you have a more like shimmery one. I will take that black crayon, so that way you have both. A lot of times when you put down a black base on your eyes, you can leave it sticky if you're going to put a shimmer over it. But an eyeliner, you use the crayon and then set it with something like this, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in with this, okay? So not only do you have a black loose pigment matte, but you also have a crayon to use with it, okay? And then we have this, which would make good for smudging. We also have the blotting papers. So that is everything in the bag, and that is what's going to be in the giveaway. How do you enter this giveaway, you ask? I'm gonna make this one a little different, guys. I need you to go over to my Daily Goodie Box video, okay? If you have not watched it, please watch it and tell me what is your favorite product and why. I'm gonna be doing this a lot with my giveaways, guys. Because not only is that going to give me an idea of like what you like, it's maybe not the exact product, but along the lines of certain categories. I will link it down below. You're going to need to go watch it over there and then come back here and comment. You're going to comment down below what was like your favorite product and why here in this video, okay? Do not leave it on that video. It will not count. And a heart emoji. YouTube is not responsible. Neither is Eyescream Beauty for this giveaway. I am. Oh. And we are doing something different. Ice Cream Beauty and I discussed this, and it's the easiest way. If you are the winner to the last month's giveaway and I just called your name, you will have to reach out to me and get a hold of me within 48 hours, but you will also have to provide me with an email, okay? Now, the email is not going to be used for any spamming or anything. It's just so that you can get your tracking number and you can be made aware through Ice Cream Beauty or myself, whichever, when the package shipped, what the tracking number is, because once we hand off the package, we are not responsible for it anymore. That's what we're requiring, and I said I would put it out there. I will ask you to do one thing, and then once you do that, you will give me your address, and not only that, you will also have to provide me with an email address. And once the package has shipped, once it's been placed into the post office hands, I am no longer responsible for it. Neither is Ice Cream Beauty. They're not responsible for this giveaway at all. I will tell you, this did come from them. Like I said, they sent me the bag, guys, because I explained to her about me not being able to afford it, and she was kind enough to send me the bag. And Becca, I just want to say thank you so much, darling. I am working feverishly to get my finances situated so I know exactly what I have and I can unpause this subscription right here, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. First and foremost, you must be subscribed to this channel, okay? You must be publicly subscribed to this channel. And that means I must be able to see my face on the list of the people you are subscribed to when I click on your little circly thing that has your face or letter or whatever it is. You must be 18 years or older, and you must live in the United States, guys, for this one, because like I said, these advent calendars, that's open international. I have 2 palette giveaways that are open international. That is coming as well. The one is filmed. The other one, I have to do one more look with the palette because I wanted to do 2 looks, 1 palette, and then give away that palette. So the Break the Rules palette will be coming next as a giveaway. And then, of course, I will start the unboxings of the advent calendars, and there will be giveaways in those as well, okay? And then, of course, we'll have our big giveaway when we reach 1,500 with 3 winners, and then also the traditional advent calendar. Am I missing anything? I don't know. All the rules will be listed down below. Please read them, guys. It is coming up on the holiday season, and I get a little carried away. Or at least I'm going to try this year. I'm going to do as much as I possibly and financially can, okay? And when I say something, I very much try to keep my word. I think we're back on track now. A great big thank you shout out to Ice Cream Beauty for sending me over the bag. And as always, sending me over the subscription box in PR. I say it all the time, guys. It is one of my favorite subscriptions. And it really did hurt me and broke my heart to have to pause the subscription. Not only for you guys, but even though I get it in PR, I'm still trying to help Becca out with whatever I can. Whether that be spreading the word about the box or purchasing the box myself. You know what I mean? I know it's only 1 subscription, but every little bit helps, especially in this time and age. So it broke my heart to have to do that. I told her that. I get emotional sometimes. I can't help it, you know? All of the rules will be listed down below. Please make sure you read them. You do not have to live in the United States, but you must have a U.S. shipping address, somewhere I can mail it to in the U.S., and perhaps they could get it to you. Maybe you can come see them a holiday. You know, the holidays are coming up. Perhaps now we are traveling again, so that's cool. And remember, guys, if you are going through something, you know, talk about it with someone, whether it be a counselor, a loved one, a friend, a stranger, me. Get it off your chest. It's been my experience, the more I talk about something, whether it's the same person or different people, it becomes easier to talk about it. You know, I may be crying the first time I talk about it, but by the 5th time I speak on it, I'm okay. Try not to hold it in because it just gets ugly after a while. It just blows up, and usually on the wrong person. And anyway, it's been my experience, you know. And also in this crazy mixed up world, oh my goodness, guys, please, to all my loved ones all across the globe, stay safe. Until the next one, see ya.